a new game every year is a new year. You just kind of, every year teams change so much, so you just have to refocus and try to see what they're doing this year, and try to put a good game plan together and go from there. Well, honestly, a lot of it's probably from the fact that we've been losing a lot of ball games and had to come from behind. Honestly, sometimes stats don't tell the whole story. Just because you have good numbers or bad numbers doesn't mean you're playing well or playing bad. It's for me, I'm just trying to win every route and win every play, and try to judge not off numbers but off of what I'm doing on the field.
Are there any stats that are important to you? Because I know like 25 of your receptions have gone for first downs. I'm guessing that would be one of them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a lot of it's just situational for me. Obviously, when you're on third downs, you got to convert, and so that's an important down. Every catch is important, but like I said, a lot of it's situational. You have to get the opportunities, and so I really just there's really not really any stat that sticks out to me. Mostly is just situational, and you have to continue to get better because they especially now they know who they're trying to stop.
Although Kirk was saying yesterday, if throwing a lot like you are is what it takes, then that's fine. Do you look at it that way, that if you got to put up huge numbers, hey, or do you look at it like we really got to get more balance with the running game?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways to look at it. I mean, obviously, we're going to do whatever it takes to win ball games, and if we have to pass the ball 55 times and we can come out with W's, that is what it is. But we also know what it takes to win in this league, and you have to be able to run the football. You have to be good on first downs and second downs and not having negative plays. So, for us, it's just continue to keep trying to get better at that in that area, and along with still trying to get better in the pass game as well.
How do you feel about, you and Diggs both have a lot of catches, and it's like everyone knows when you're behind that they're going to you guys, but you're still doing it. How do you look at that where teams, maybe even if they are keen on you, you guys are still catching the balls?
Well, I think it just shows, what this coaching staff is capable, what our quarterback is capable of. For us, Diggs and I, we just could go out there and play backyard football and try to win every play. But they're the people that are putting us in those positions. They're moving us around and letting us do what we do well.
And I know you said part of it is because you guys are behind so much, but across the league, the passing stats, the receiving stats are up. Any idea why that is? Is it just a general trend in the NFL, or do you think it'll come back to the norm?
Yeah, I mean, I think teams are tending to pass more. Number one, I think the roughing the passer has given teams a lot more first downs. That maybe wouldn't have been first downs and extending drives. So that might have something to do with it. And then again, it's just all situational. It might just be teams are, I have teams jump out to big leads to start games, and a lot of teams have to come back. So that's just. I don't think it's going to be necessarily an overall trend at the end of the year, but right now that's what it's looking like.
I know you're not one to kind of toot your own horn, but a lot of people around the league call you and Diggs the best receiving duo in the NFL. How flattered are you when you hear people kind of, people in the know say that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's when you hear those things, you obviously you're appreciative of those words, but at the same time, Diggs and I know Diggs is the same mindset. That we want to be the best today, and we don't really care what other people think. It doesn't really matter in this league what you do in the past. You have to bring it each week because you have one bad game and all of a sudden you're the worst receiver in the NFL. So this league, you just have to keep working and keep grinding and keep perfecting your craft because otherwise it'll catch up to you.
What surprised you most at the start of this year for you guys?
I think we know we have pretty much the same team coming back from last year, and obviously we've added a couple pieces that are, have made this team even better. So I guess the surprising thing would be we're not playing the way that we're capable of, and obviously we have a great locker room, great leaders. So that's a little bit surprising the way that we've been playing, but at the same time, it's a great learning experience. And I think it kind of shows what kind of guys we do have in this locker room because nobody's panicking. Everybody's just coming to work. Nobody's talking about it. We're just coming to work, and we're ready to play football.
Zim said the other day, this isn't the time for what was made. Do you feel like this long 10-day layover that you guys have had maybe would help in some of those areas where you kind of hit the
I don't think it helps or hurts, honestly. I think sometimes it gives you opportunity to overthink things, but at the same time, it gives you an opportunity to maybe take care of your bodies a little more. And like you said, maybe just kind of self-scout a little bit, see what you could do better. I know that was a big thing for me this week is I was able to self-scout a little bit, and there's just some things that stuck out to me that I need to get better at, and I think that's the good thing about a long week compared to a short week. You don't have any time to self-scout and worry about yourself getting better. You're trying to just focus on the opponent, but so that's one positive.
You touched upon Coach Flip a minute ago. He's obviously going back to Philly. Just kind of summarize, the job that he's done with the offense and with the passing game and putting you in those spots you spoke of.
Yeah, he's done a phenomenal job. He just loves the game of football. He wants us to do well on the field, and that goes for everybody on offense. And that's what you want on a coach. You want a guy that cares a lot about you, and wants to have success as a team, not just as an offense. So he knows that we have to do things to win ball games, and he's going to try to do whatever it takes to do that.
Adam, a couple more. When they pulled you off the field last week, that was a third down. You guys were already lined up. Was that play call for you?
Oh, I mean, there's not necessarily in the NFL. You can't just say, "Hey, this ball is going to you." But I like the play call. So, I mean, I don't know. You just never know. I mean, I think anytime you're not in on third down, it's frustrating because that's an opportunity to help the football team win games, help you move the ball. I don't know what the chances that I was going to get the ball in that play, but the thing that I was most frustrated about is how long, first of all, it took them, and it was a third down and a crucial point in the game. So it just seemed a little unfair to me that they would pull me out in that situation. But that's the league rules, and it's for our own safety. So it is a good rule, but that's why I was frustrated in the moment. Right, and that was the frustrating part. But again, that's for us. That's for the player safety, and you got to do what you got to do, and you have to keep your cool because it's not just me. It's everybody. Anybody in that situation is going to get pulled from the game. Thanks, guys.